Hi everyone, this is Bagger Don at Stock Market Caddy, and we did register for the CME Micro Contract Challenge, and this is a demonstration challenge that we registered for. I think it's a great idea. We're having fun doing it. The rules are fairly simple. You had to register though by 6 o'clock on Sunday. And it runs through, if I have it correctly, from Sunday through Friday, I think at 1 o'clock East Coast time. I think there's about 1,500 registrants. And at the moment, we are ranked 93rd, 93 out of, about 1,500 to 2,000. So we're okay with that. We came in with a very specific strategy. It's a little bit different than what we do day in and day out. Let's face it, it is a contest of sorts. So we were confident we were going to make money, simulation money, but we also wanted to win the contest. And so you can see right here, this is Bagger Don, Stock Market Caddy. We're ranked 93. Everybody was given in simulation bucks, sim bucks, $100,000 in sim. But there were some rules. You've got to trade only the 4 indices. You must trade the micro contracts, which are 1/10 the mini contract, and you can't trade more than 10 contracts in each market. So that's the most you can have, either long or short. Those are some of the rules. So we had to give this some thought when we got started. Now, it's on the CME platform, and they got a pretty good trading simulator. Very, very good, actually. But we're not, unless we're something we don't know, but we weren't able to put any of our automated trading on it. So we're having to do it longhand, taking trading signals and entering the trades. Now, the approach that we decided to take, if I was to trade the swing machine intraday, and in order to win the challenge, we thought we were going to have, we figured somewhere between maybe a 5% and 10% return for the week. Somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 with all the contestants and using the leverage. Now, this is not necessarily, the trading style that we implement day in and day out, but we are definitely using elements of it. So what we thought we would do is use the intraday swing machine on Sunday night to try to get us eased into a 60-minute position that sometime by Tuesday afternoon, which is what's happening now. And then we expected to have a significant return. One that we expect, hopefully, to return a few $1,000s, $2,000 to $3,000 in each market. And at that point, we hope to capture. We're going to say we're going after this guy Krigley, and we hope to capture the front lead. So we're lurking, we're out of the gates, and we're lurking on the inside track. So once we do that, we want to capture the pole position. We're hopeful with what we see in the markets. We're hopeful to capture the pole position sometime tomorrow. That'd be ideal, or tomorrow night, or at least by Thursday morning. Then what we'll do is we'll hold on to that pole position, and we'll trade intraday and intra-evening, which means Bagger may have to go overnight for a contest. But I'll do that if we can try to hold that pole position into the close of the challenge at 1 o'clock. So we did it a little bit different, and you can see, to their credit here, this fellow's done 60 trades, 135 trades, 134, 68. This guy's done 355 trades. That is enormous. Now, we don't do that. We would never do that. that to that extent. And you can see even today, this is the daily total, and you can see what the gross total is. For trading all that, he only made $82 today. This guy, he made nothing today. This guy who's in the lead made nothing today. He may be trying to sit on a lead, and we're trying to get some idea. The guy that, or the person, this person here, well, there's been other leaders, and I think they're trading a little too much, especially if it's not machined. And even if it is machined, to be trying to put in that many orders through a mouse, I'm not sure they can hold that position. And this guy here, he did 114. He's got 4,100. That's pretty good. He may be trying to sit on it too, because the daily P&L, he did nothing today. So our approach is a little bit different. We've only traded 4. And we're going in with the idea that we're going to get this move. And we put this out to our members of what we thought the markets were going to do. I didn't lay out necessarily the strategy here because I was hoping that we were going to be in the pole position a lot sooner. The highest we've been is number 10. We did that sometime Sunday evening. And then we've been as low as 500 or 600, but we haven't realized these profits yet. We got a profit of $1,200. Now you may think, wow, $100,000, only 1.2%. Well, because of the restrictions, you can only use $25,000 at any one time of margin. So using 25,000, these amounts are very, very good. What people have posted, I am impressed with what they've done, but don't count us out. Don't count out Baggy yet, okay? Because we've used 25,000, and we've realized $1,200. That's that's a decent percentage if we had to end it here, but it wouldn't. Would be in the top. Is certainly in the top, 5 or 6%. But we're going after the pole position, and let me show you something here. So the swing machine, the ES is now short and been short for 8 hours, and it got short today at 1 o'clock. So we used our intraday time frame to get it in a little bit earlier. And the 60-minute here also today at 1 p.m. The Russell at 12 p.m. This was actually on the 15th. And then the YM is still dipping. But what is very helpful to us is the VIX has gone long just 3 hours ago. So this is where we're going to manage our trades. And we're going to be managing the trades, but we also got to keep an eye on that leaderboard. And so we're going to, hopefully this 1 hour signal, and you never do know, even with real bread. This could turn out to be just a great signal, and we realize, we get up $2-3 grand on each position, and we think that'll be enough to take over the pole with very little trading. If it turns out to be and flips out, then Bagger is going to have to go to plan B. And I won't have a whole lot of time, but I'll probably have to abandon. I'll have a decision to make. Do I abandon this approach sometime tomorrow and then trade the swing machine, on a 5 and 1 minute for the remainder of the challenge through Friday? And that'll be a tough decision. So it's a little bit contrived. I mean, there's certain rules here. It isn't a question of making money. It's a question of beating the other contenders and getting in to the prize money. You have to be in the top 3 and get some bragging rights. So we will keep you posted. And this is where we are. So send us some good vibes. Let's get back here. We're ranked 93. Anytime you want to know where we're ranked, just send me a message. We'll let you know. And if we can get our move, we think we can wrestle the pole position from Looks like somebody named Wrigley. We got a 0. I don't know about that name. I don't know if I like that one. Alpha. We got Alpha here. But we had some other fast breakers, and they appear to have flashed out. All right. So wish us luck. We'll keep you posted. And I'm Bagadon at StockMarketCaddy.com. We're not afraid to compete. We're not afraid to share with you our approach and why we trade the way we trade. Now, this is a little bit different. This is a contest, so please understand that. It does us no good if we come in fourth. We don't get anything, and other than some experience. So we're trying to get into one of these top 3, ideally the number 1 spot. And we're going to go. Now, could we have, we think that we could have, I would have had to have stayed up overnight probably. And traded. We wouldn't have traded 60 times, but we think these guys here, they're not doing that much here. The biggest one today was $1,800 today. You see, we did much of that today. We did more than that today because we had a little bit of a hole, and so we're well within grasp of catching these folks. All right, so wish us well. If you want to chat, talk about what we're doing at Stock Market Caddy, feel free to give me a call anytime. 813-758-8263. Good night, everybody, and good luck.